Hello, everyone, and welcome to Destiny Talk Show. I'm your host, Donna, and today's topic is about relationships, toxic relationship and relationship in this pandemic. But today we have two special guests here. We got Vitamin E,
Hello, everyone.
and we got Leon from Why Not You,
How's it going, everybody?
and also in the building, Toonsworks Media. So, hello, everyone. How y'all doing?
I'm good. I'm so happy to be here today.
Oh, I'm happy to have you.
Yes, it's a pleasure to be here.
So, yeah, Leon, how about yourself?
I'm excited. Nervous. I'm a little bit nervous. My heart is beating, but I'm excited. I'm excited.
Don't be nervous. We ain't gonna tag you too
You
bad.
sure?
We
Okay,
ain't gonna
now.
tag you too bad, you know.
Okay, good.
So, let's get started. What's your intake, Vitamin E, about relationship?
Um, as far as like dating,
Dating, right. What you suspect out of relationship?
what do I expect out of a relationship? The traditional method of dating. Which I think because of social media and the new generation, how things are going. I'm old school.
Yeah.
I can't help it. I'm old school. I like to be courted, and I think that is missing in today's world. Like the new generation has completely remixed dating, completely remixed it.
Yeah.
So for me, I think it's very important to court a woman and to date and really get to know each other on a personal level without adding intimacy. Just really getting to know each other.
Okay.
So, yeah.
What about you, Leon?
I love the way she just said that, especially when she said courting. I mean, like, wow, I thought I'm back in the Dudley Hillbillies back in the day. But you know what? That's absolutely right. We need to take some time out and really understand what is a relationship. What do a relationship mean to you?
Right.
Because if you think it just, I meet you today, let's hook up tomorrow, what you going to expect? Next Wednesday, I'm pregnant. Now we got a baby in here from a relationship I'm not ready for because we rushed that thing. So we got to be in a relationship, but before we even get a relationship outside, we got to get a relationship inside of ourselves. So that's the most important key to anything of a relationship is you better have a direct relationship with your soul, with your purpose, or who you are and what you stand for. Because if you don't, sometimes we get a little bit fiery and woo.
Yeah, it goes back to self-love. You gotta know how to love yourself
Yeah.
first before you can love somebody else.
To anybody else.
That's what you try to come down to.
Yeah.
So, what's your definition of a toxic relationship, Vitamin E?
A toxic relationship, no communication at all. Both parties lack self-control. That's very toxic. Dishonesty. No trust.
Okay.
What you
Leon?
got?
Integrity. One of my worst issues that I had, because if I'm going to talk, I like to be transparent. I just don't want to just talk just to talk. I had a bad issue with integrity. Because if you're not watching me, I'm going to put my hand in that cookie jar. And I'm going to take out that cookie.
Yep.
And I am not going to play. See, sometimes as a male, we get caught in our hands at the cookie jar because the females is okay with that. And I'm talking about the females that I'm okay getting the cookie from. So when you're looking at that aspect, how can we go wrong when somebody going to say yes? You're going to say no, but you say yes, so I'm good, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I don't know what no relationship is, and especially if I don't know what self-love is, I'm just going to be giving love to everybody because I don't know myself.
Right.
Spreading yourself thin.
I'm spreading till one day I realize that, wait a minute, man, you about to kill yourself because you ain't got nothing left in the tank. And that's when I realized that, and I'm speaking of my own personal journey, I don't want to die. I want to live. I don't want to die and kill my own self because I'm spreading myself so thin with so many people and giving out so much energy and taking so much
That's
toxicity.
spirit.
Absolutely. Different type of spirit setting in. And sometimes a bad energy that's coming out, and then what's going to happen when you're spreading yourself around so thin? You're going to
Taking
fall.
on everybody's
Yeah.
energy that you're sleeping with.
Absolutely, absolutely. So have you yourself been in a toxic relationship?
Absolutely.
Ooh,
Like,
thought you
like
was
to
soft.
elaborate on that?
Unfortunately, I am. I'm good now, you guys. It was a while back. Um, Very possessive over me, controlling. Um, that's the worst as far as my experience. Just thinking I'm your property and not your better half, and the jealousy.
Oh yeah.
That's really
Oh
really bad.
yeah. Yes.
And poor anger management.
Mm.
I People who are easily angered is a red flag for me now. How you handle situations and you controlling your emotions and your anger. That is extremely toxic if you're dealing with somebody who doesn't have self control,
Right.
who doesn't think things out and just act off emotion.
And it goes back to, when we're doing all that, it's called back self-love. Like, why are we so angry? Why are we so jealous of the next person that we're supposed to be with?
Right.
You're supposed to build together. I believe in building together and becoming as one, not just you over here and I'm over here and we
Right.
just get up whenever we get up. No, it's called building. Because why are we in a relationship? Just to have sex?
Right, right.
If
That
it
get
is more
old.
than that,
That
get
get
real
old
old.
fast.
Right,
Right.
right,
Right.
right.
What's your intake on, have you been through
Well,
toxic?
I like to tell everyone, well, why not you? That's who I am. Why not you? You can call me Mr. Why Not You, but why not you? I tell all of my family members that is this. It's not about again, like I said, a relationship. You got to know yourself first, because if you don't know who you are, you will spread yourself thin. And I remember when I was 19 years old, and at 19 years old, you think your nose spread a little bit apart, right? And you think you probably want to say, hey, Mom, I got a girlfriend. Can I go to my girlfriend's house and spend the night? And my mama say no, because I got a strict mama. So now, because my mama's strict, I don't want to disrespect my mama, but I got a girl over here saying, you can come and live with me. Now, is that toxic at 19, 18 years old? No, it's not. It's an opportunity to learn a little bit more about myself, because I've been held back from knowing what love was, because I never saw love as a male. As a male, all I seen was a woman, my mother. My father was never there. So what did I see as love? I see love when somebody showed me some affection. So when that person at 19 told me, come and live with me, I was like, oh, brother, I'm gone.
You said, I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. And then a couple months later, I come home working hard. I have a pair of pull-up pants, and it wasn't the pants I had when I came to when I left the house, but I got some pants. I came home and she ripped the pants off of me, and that's when I knew that I better pay attention to what my mama said, because my mama told me some things and I didn't listen. So
First of all, mother experience first.
Okay.
So why not listen to your mother? 'Cause they're not going to tell you wrong. My mother told me some things that, Donna, before you do that, I want you to sit back and think about what you're about to do, if you're going to make that move or not. Make sure this is exactly what you want first before you go do anything. Because that could be a toxic relationship about to happen. You're going to be doing everything while that person that's sitting back and just relaxing. So we have to be careful who we even invite into our life and our home and in our beds.
we do.
Absolutely.
We do, and it's like as a male, for me growing up, it's tough. And again, I like to be transparent. As I was growing up and going to high school, my complexion was not the preferable complexion that most women wanted to have.
I already know.
So they wanted the lighter version of my maleness. Okay, so I had started having some issues with acceptance. So now I'm growing up, I'm looking at, I'm not worthy for my peers. So when the first person gives me a little bit of attention, what do I do? What do I do? What do they do?
Right.
We both is doing it together and under the pretenses that we know what we're doing, but we really truly don't. But then we call it toxic, and it can be toxic, but it also could be a educational experience too, if you look at it and step back and look at the angle and say, you know what, I know next time not to do that with that young lady. Or I know, you know what? I just met her on Tuesday. I shouldn't have moved in on Wednesday with her.
Experience.
Yeah, right.
Experience
Experience is a good
the
teacher.
best.
It really
Right.
is. It really is. So
Experience.
sometimes you look at that, the experience is the best, but it's like, don't nobody want to go through that experience because it's just like going to work out. I tell this to everybody who want to listen. I'm 49 years old. I just started working out when I was 48 years old. Okay? Now I'm talking acceptance. This is all coming back to relationships. You understand? Because if you ain't looking good and you ain't feeling good inside, what you gonna do?
Absolutely.
When
That's
anybody decide to say,
You
hey,
accept
Right.
anything.
You're gonna-
coming your way.
Right. That's true.
you understand?
That's
It's not
very
like
true.
you're a bad person,
Right.
but you have some issues that you haven't addressed
Dress
yet.
yourself.
So when I started to address my issues of acceptance and realizing and being honest and hey Leon, you have to give some self-love to you. And how can I be in a relationship when I really don't even know myself? So is it toxic? It can't be toxic if you really don't know. So you got two young people in a relationship together and it's kind of hard and they're learning and then issues get up, they hot-headed, then they want to fight, they want to argue, and because they want to be grown or they want to have their own or they want to go and experience life because they don't feel they're going to have a life. And that's a whole nother subject.
Right.
You understand?
That's true.
It's a whole nother subject. So
Yeah.
again,
But, you know, in our relationship, we got to learn how to balance too.
Absolutely.
If we don't know how to balance, we
can I
are
ask
way
you one
off.
question? Why do y'all women get so mad with us men? When we try, I'm sorry.
You got to make that clear.
Right.
I mean,
I'm
why do y'all-
like, you got to put my hands on my hip right here. Like, what?
See, that's what I'm saying. Just that one little thing right there. Why do women get mad with men when we make one little tiny smidget?
I don't think it's a little
A
smidget.
smidge
You
of
have
a
to be doing
mistake.
something constantly
Ooh.
to keep doing for us to get mad at you. So
That's
it's not
a
like that. It's not like, okay, you did it one time, we're gonna get mad at you. No, you have to continue to do that same thing over and over
Women
to the
have
point
way
that
more patience than men. Then
The
y'all
why
would never
does they say
tolerate.
that in the Bible it's better for you to be on top of the roof in the corner opposed to be with an angry woman inside that house? That's what
Well,
the
it's
word
not-
said. That's what the Bible says.
I got you.
That's what it said. Now I didn't say
I got
that.
you, but it's not about being angry in the house. It's when somebody continue to talk to you. Like if you talk to your kids 1,001 times, don't you think they're supposed to change?
Yeah.
Oh, so you want to see? That's where
Change behavior.
Change
see,
behavior.
I know, I
Right.
understand, but as a male, okay, I feel women sometimes want to. It's a two-edged sword because it's like it's with the age brackets. But as growing up, I feel that women is so harder on men nowadays. But lazy,
have a
but,
lack
but
of
lazy,
men.
but then
Right,
lazy on the other end. It's like it's a two-edged sword. I'm harder on the good ones, but on the unjust ones, I'm easy as breezy. You feel what I'm saying? But on the good ones, who's doing what they need to be doing,
Right.
oh, I need a little bit more from you. But for the ones that ain't doing, he getting everything. He getting the steak dinners, he getting the potatoes, he getting cornbread, he getting cooked
Right.
meals on the weekend. And
Right.
the ones that's doing, he only getting oodles and noodles and some
The women
every once in a while
that's
some
doing
cereal.
Yes.
Come on
Yeah.
now. I'm only being real. I'm
Well,
sorry.
no,
Women
it's
that's
okay. Let her
doing
talk
that-
about that. Go ahead.
Are desperate. They
But how
are.
was
They
a man
just want
supposed to know?
anybody
How-
at that point.
But how
okay?
are we supposed to know that you're desperate? And and again, I don't want to overtalk. I as a male, I have acceptance issues. I don't know who I am, but I do know I'm a hard worker. I do know I got some loyalty. I do know that I have a little bit of
Good-
integrity.
good
I do
character.
have. I have a little bit, but I have some issues that I need to overcome. We all do.
Right.
But what I'm saying is this: the ones who do what they need to do. You know, the ones that do.
Right.
Those are the ones that don't get anything, but the ones that go out here and be easy and breezy and pop and shake it anytime they want to, they get red carpet, rose petals, bathroom,
I
tub, bubbles, ran, champagne on tap, anything you want, they got you. It's like, but the ones who
It's a mind thing.
it's right.
It's a mind thing.
Because the ones I can control, if I could control.
You can control that person.
I can control that, man. I can control. You understand?
Yeah.
So is that right? That sometimes women,
No, that's not
No,
right.
not right.
But how often, and I'm not trying to switch that, because that's toxic, ain't it?
That's
Very.
Very.
Absolutely.
And it's toxic.
That's it.
And believe me, and one thing, as a male, most males fall from heights over what? A woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
That sometimes maybe has some issues, but he don't fall for nobody else. He fall for a woman because why? He love a woman. A man think a woman's supposed to be everything because that's what she's supposed to be. But how do a woman then got a good man? He got issues. Now he got issues. We all got issues.
Okay.
But
Then it's levels to this.
Right.
I'm talking
We on
about
level 5 or we on level 10?
Right.
and he on level 9.5, about to get to 10, and you treat him like a 2.
Wait,
But
hold
you
up
get-
now. Hold up. Let's back that up.
Okay, because we
Let's
get
back
Let's back up.
Right. Let's back it up right now. Right.
Okay.
Right.
I'm asking a
You
question.
getting hype. You getting hype.
I am. I want to.
Let's bring that
I
back
draw
a little
first
bit.
blood. I draw first blood. I'm sorry.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna draw the first blood.
Yeah.
But however, there are good men out there that
For sure.
really take good care of their women who wants that, that love, that bond with their lady, But then you got those men that want a woman that they can control because they feel like a strong woman, they can't handle her.
Right. And
But
then
what is a strong woman?